So tell us what actually inspired this film.
Well, mummering itself is just like it's a pretty strange tradition from Newfoundland. You kind of go house to house in disguise and drink everybody's liquor until they guess who you are, which is, it's pretty much, it's a horror story from beginning to end, right? It's a classic home invasion deal. We made a really shitty slasher one time, just a B movie about it, but people really caught on to it, so we thought we'd try and make something better, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like this is like our sort of anti-Newfoundland tourism commercial because you see the Newfoundland tourism commercial and it's this very like picturesque pastoral kind of thing, and this thing is like real Newfoundland. It's foggy and shitty, and so
We're not actually allowed back.
yeah, we're here now. So we just kind of try to put our own spin on Mummering, but also kind of just like I said, anti-tourism thing, like real Newfoundland, like not pretty, because it's only sunny in Newfoundland for like 20 minutes every Sunday, and yeah.
So in regards to the weather, I mean, in this film, it's very cold, and I can actually feel it when I'm watching in the film. So like, tell us what it was like to actually film in that sort of weather, and does that does that complement the whole vibe of the film? Of course.
It was definitely tough. The snow was like brutal because there was actually like a blizzard the day before, so like everybody was just up to their knees trying to clear paths and everything like that. But also down at like the Atlantic Ocean at 3 a.m. was also fucking freezing and terrible. But like Newfoundland and its environment is just as much a character in this film as the talent themselves. It's partly, you can try and escape murderous mummers, but you still got to deal with the environment around there, and I think that's a testament to what Newfoundland sort of means in this film.
Yeah, and we avoided putting our main protagonist in a house for the movie. She's running around in the woods, again like attacked by these crazy mummers. But that we were like, let's keep her outside the whole time. Then like try and like antagonize the weather and Newfoundland. They call it the rock because it's this barren thing where nothing grows and no one wants to go there.
We're really
So,
selling Newfoundland, I gotta
yeah,
say.
sorry, Newfoundland. Yeah, so we kind of brought that out in the movie too, just the texture and this environment of Newfoundland, and not taking her inside and just leaving her out in the woods to fight these crazy mummers.
And bless Allison Kelly for just being such a trooper and not complaining once the entire night. Yeah.
So the costume design and the masks and stuff. So tell us who's behind that, and because you don't want to make it look like you're next from Land and Wingard, right? So you wanted to make it a little bit more yours.
Yeah. And that's all Justin Wiseman, our boy Buddha, as he's so affectionately known. He's our production designer. We actually, as a crew, we've got a small production company called Grindmind, and we've just been doing our own DIY stuff for like 4 years until we got the funding to do this. So it was great to give Buddha some money to work with. But yeah, like our costume design, while it's folk horror, it's got bones and whatnot, they are all rooted in Newfoundland tradition. It's moose skulls, it's birch bark, and like the hobby horse is actually built of like fishing nets and all sorts of things you barely even pick up in the darkness of the film, but they're there. Yeah.
And of course, tell us what it was like to have Mary Walsh in the film. She seems like a key part of the film.
Oh, definitely. Like, as I said, we've been running around making our own little films in the backyard for a long time. So, like, once we actually got to sit down and actually, work with somebody like Mary Walsh, who's an East Coast legend, it was just super. I'm incredibly grateful for the experience because she was like just so fucking stellar. Like she was just really good at what she did, and I was terrified to work with her, but she was just so gracious. She had all sorts of patience, and actually like she's known as a comedian, but she like dove in. I told her when we pitched it, I was like, I want to make you Newfoundland's new scream queen, and I think we worked on it.
Yeah, Mary is like, I was intimidated because she's such like a presence, right? But she was super chill like the whole time, and it was really like cool to just sort of be in an environment with this like East Coast legend and just kind of have this kind of like human thing with her, right? She was, we it seemed like we were just like kind of like buddies hanging out, but there was, it's a professional thing. But yeah, it was really cool working with her, and I hope she'll come back.
Yeah, that's the key. I hope she comes back.
So what's it like here, being here in Toronto for your film, and especially showing your film here at Blood in the Snow? So tell us what that feels like.
That's super exciting. Like the film itself, you know, we've been working on it for 2 years, which is a long time for a short film for us. You know, we went to shoot in the first year that we got the grant, and then COVID hit, and then it just got extended so long. So to take the opportunity to actually be able to see it now on the big screen here in Blood in the Snow, it's fucking amazing, to be honest. Yeah, like it's worth the 4 a.m. airport trip for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, like the last 4 years, every time we've made something, I'm just like kind of checking it out, watching it on my phone. Like, so, you know, that's kind of like the level. If I'm really happy with the product, I'll watch it on my laptop. So to come all the way from phone to laptop to this theater, which is just so beautiful, by the way, like really cool place. It's really cool. I'm just trying to like stay calm about it and stay chill about it because it's so nice, right? Yeah. But really, really honored and grateful to be able to be here to see it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, gentlemen, and good luck with the film here
Thank
at
you so
Tonight
much.
Blood in the Snow.